Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, where I have adjusted our approach a little bit. I now have the ability to draw on the screen in a way that everybody can see in case we need to do that or there's a puzzle that would be really boring to watch without it drawing on the screen again. And also, I took the time to fix these posters. So we have 5 Lorenzo the Great posters. Here we have No Chains Can Hold Lorenzo the Great in his latest escape act. And I don't really know what to make of the shape that we're seeing here. When we were looking at the posters before, while they were all still cut up, I had kind of theorized that maybe they were each a map, or maybe together they formed a map. But
hmm
looking at this shape, I'm feeling a lot less certain of that. I don't know what to make of this at all.
You said it looked like a cactor.
A cactuar, yes. It looks a little bit like a cactuar, which is an enemy from Final Fantasy.
Oh, the cactus man. Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
So yeah, we have the chains. There is this one over here, Lorenzo the Great turning cards into keys, playing cards turn into keys in his latest mystery. Seems like a pretty useful ability to me. I did not do a lot of cleanup on these. I just kind of like ripped apart the images and put them back in the order so you can see there's some. It's a little messy, but I'm confident all of the strips are in the right places. I don't know what to do with that really. Um, we have Lorenzo the Great and his magic roses. What stories do they hold? Weird word for magic roses. You don't usually think of roses as containing a lot of stories. This is a weird symbol as well.
Yeah.
It's a little sort of, it's a little fallopian in nature. I feel like
Oh, yeah, I see that.
that's
And this one and the first one are, have a symmetry to them, whereas the one in between,
yeah.
not so much.
This is certainly not symmetrical. It almost looks like this one almost looks like a lock and tumbler diagram. Anyway,
Okay.
the roses here. We have this Lorenzo the Great in his Lorenzo the Great's latest mystery show. Do spirits come back? Which again is non-symmetrical, and I don't know. I don't know. Just like totally baffling.
Yeah.
And finally, Lorenzo's vermilion tears cure the blind and heal the sick. That's probably not true. My guess would be that that is not correct. Vermilion tears is such a weird. I'm not a doctor. Never take medical advice from me. But if your tears are vermilion, go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Go see an actual doctor.
And all of those shapes c- more or less comport to, like, a certain grid layout.
Yeah, if you wanted to press them to a grid, I'd say they look like they're all maybe like 3 by 5.
Yeah.
But I don't exactly know what to make of that. Yep, Robert Sidney stopped working with Mr. Nero in 1962. All right, so
Oh, can you check the phone book real quick? I'm sorry.
yeah, did you have a thought, something you wanted to look for?
Well, they said that Agatha's detective moved to another country. Now he's
Oh,
Belgian,
interesting.
German, so I don't know if there's a Perot in here.
Poirot. No, he would be between Pilsner and Pothast, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there another? Did Agatha Christie write another mask detective?
Um, I th- so I think she did have some standalone novels. I could be talking out of my hat here, but I
Yeah,
seem
but
to
they're not
recall.
referring to a standalone, right?
No, the two detectives basically were Perot and Marple.
Marple. Yeah, those are the two I'm familiar with. All right. Well, so
Okay.
let's try to figure some stuff out. We have a lot of pieces and a lot of really weird stuff. I'm actually kind of. The phone is ringing. Well, that's curious. Bella, it is me. When your horse barks, one has made a mistake. There was a misunderstanding about the elevator. It couldn't be trusted. It should be working now. Please, Signorina, forget about Housemeister. That's worrying.
It's not ominous at all, yeah. But we can now
I guess let's
use
go
the
have a look at the
elevator.
elevator, yeah.
When has an elevator ever been scary in a horror game? Never. I have not played many horror games.
How is an elevator like a writing desk? So let's see here. This is an area that we were not able to access before.
Mm-hmm.
Can we take a look at our basement map? Yeah, in fact, the area that we're in right now doesn't connect to the other part of the basement at all, even if we could open the shortcut, which we still definitely cannot.
But it does give us access to a stairway.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna, but But I had to touch it. This goes downward. Can I tell you how much I don't like that? OCU 3 KLB Electronics. The fuck? That's not a movie title. Is it?
No.
It's not one of the... Well, it's certainly not one of the ones we know about, but like... What is this poster? And also, why are there red tiles? Bit of red on the floor, bit of red on the wall, and some kind of... What, is that a breaker box? Or what is that above the doorway? Like right above... Shoot.
I'm not sure. Intercom, maybe? But then you would be able to touch it, I would think.
Yeah. I have a concern. An advertising poster for that electronics company. It looks like it has strings of numbers on it. The fact that they don't let us actually zoom in and see these, that's a barcode. That is for sure a barcode. I'm going to save the game because I feel like we might die.
Okay, yeah. Hold your phone up against your screen at an angle.
I mean, I could absolutely take the still from this video, de-angulate it, and then check that with my phone, and I may.
Oh, so you have one of those phones that do barcodes?
So do you, sweetie.
I can't imagine that's true.
Okay, that OCU3 poster looks like something from a sort of an old school adventure game or roguelite.
Yeah.
I said roguelite just out of habit. Roguelike, a game that is like Rogue. Actually, what it looks like is adventure more than anything.
Yeah.
This is very red, and I don't like that about it. It didn't even occur to me until just now that it's very fucking weird that we're saving via computer if it's 1963.
Yeah, and that we have a Game Boy.
Those are just okay, I feel silly. I mean, obviously there's an amalgamation of different times thing going on, and we are in or are recovering memories of this place. So something ain't right. KLB Electronics, 1847 to 1963, 2014. So something was happening from the one day to the other, from the one date to the other, and then also like it's being investigated by someone in 2014. There's like a present day. All right. Boot instructions. Input username followed by enter. Password followed by enter. Set memory sequence followed by enter. It's a classic 12 megabyte SG vector.
Aww.
Okay, well, these are the shapes. Right? This is one of them for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then 3 over.
This one, yep.
The one next to it also is from one of the posters. One to the right.
This?
Oh wait, no, it's the other. It's the other way around. A thing of the cactus man.
Yeah, the cactuar famously has his arms in different directions, and when he does his attack, he wiggles them back and forth rapidly. His tears, his roses, he turns cards into keys. Do the spirits come back? We have 5 symbols, and I don't know what to do with them. I mean, like, we know that this is what they're for now, at least. But I have no idea, like, what's the username?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're all for the first stage of the process. So this is the passwords. And then your memory sequence is going to be... Oh, man. This is something. All right, let's just get rejected here. No doubt. Verity sequence could not be initiated. Finally, the Deus Ex Machina has arrived. The plot device that will solve our problems.
Ah!
Why are you shocked now? He was already talking to us.
I thought it was a flashback or something. I didn't realize he was right there.
This computer is literally the plot device.
No, I know that. I just didn't.
What's up, Cap? Is it working yet? Has it shown you anything significant? Does it know about what happened? Forgive me, but this device makes me nervous, like the pan who sold the egg. Our entire project and future depends on it, Signorina. It holds the final truth for us. We must find out everything required to operate it. This is your most important task here. I don't disagree. Yeah, thanks, man. You built a bunch of this stuff. Could you give me a key or something? What an asshole. Okay, still no actual information from this advertising poster. Nothing to do in this view except interact with the supercomputer, which we definitely do not know how to operate. Well, this has been something.
It sure has. Now, did we ever get the key to our room?
No, I couldn't find it. Hold on, we're gonna check the other floors where the elevator goes up to. Okay, this room we had access to before. Wait, did we? Where am I right now? No, I thought we were in a different area on floor 3. This is weird.
Well, there's a couple doors we can go through, apparently.
Indeed. Okay, it's just a key lock. I thought maybe that sequence of things in the middle was maybe like a combination of some kind, but
Yeah.
But no, apparently not. $1. We have 13 bucks. We can almost buy all those capsule toys. What? It's locked. Hey, what's the dead little girl password?
I don't.
What on earth?
I don't know.
All right. Oh, you know, I haven't mentioned it explicitly. I should definitely have said something. The little bar in the lower right belongs to my drawing tools, and if you're seeing that, that's what that's from. It's not part of the game. Unfortunately, I can't store it off screen for various reasons. So we will pull it up if we must.
What's the piano do?
Well, I was gonna say I reckon you could play it.
Okay. Can you read this music?
No. I don't really listen. I never learned to play the piano. I'm gonna level with you. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Boy. This is not music. To be clear.
Okay.
These are not like there's no clef or anything. I could not tell you what these notes are supposed to be. I am an old woman. I'm yesterday's news. Notice that the music is actually copyrighted this year, Simogo, which probably is some silly legal reasons shit. Okay, well, I don't have any idea what to make of that. Here's an E. You know what? News is also northeast, east, west, south.
Okay.
I don't know what to make of that. But it is, potentially something. That word is made up entirely of direction letters. Hey, this is also locked. Who would have thought? So we're on the first floor right now. Yeah, in this area. There's a computer through that door. That would be neat to be able to access.
Mm-hmm.
A video game can present me with like such a level of unreality, and I don't even question it. I'm feeling really silly about the computer thing right now.
I wouldn't feel silly about that, sweetheart. Oh, there's a computer.
But I would. No, I know.
Well, I'm trying to
Wait
be
a
nice to you.
second. All right. Good time to save for the just in case. A 1953 door. Most unusual.
Spades.
All right, we certainly don't have a spade key. The crank is missing. If you think about it, a tampon is kind of crank shaped like this icon.
Mm-hmm.
What if we just put the tampon in there and then turn the string? Okay, a Roman numerals lock.
Huh.
Roman numeral with 8 letters. I mean, most modern dates are represented with 8-ish letters, right?
Yeah.
Because small alterations to the number can change the number of digits more in Roman numerals than in Arabic numerals. I wonder if we could work out, like, it might be worth working out which of our significant dates have 8 numerals when represented.
Yeah.
Not that I'm like immediately to, hey, let's brute force this, but
Yeah.
it may be that, there may be some things like with the puzzle in the gatehouse. There's some things that may be intended for you to brute force them. Like if it ends up being the case that you actually only do have one reasonable option, that's totally a valid way of representing a puzzle to a player. All right, let's see about the third floor. So this is going to put us in that area behind that door, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, but both of the doors on either side of us are locked. Shoot. What's the deal with this? This is supposed to be a door. The third eye hears all. Third eye hears all. I appreciate.
Can you go back to Bolter's shortcut? Is that 12? The door to your right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you try 74?
I can. All right, so you have to be on the correct side of the thing, and you have to solve a small puzzle to operate the shortcut doors. Okay.
I'm gonna cross that one off. I'm gonna circle that one on my list so that we know we've done it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the doors are on the side you can open them from. They're all numbered, which is certainly helpful. Yeah, this is so weird. Like sitting here in this camera angle, right? We have this like chandelier hanging in front of us, and if you look over on the left side of the screen, there's just a fucking that's like the superimposition of a photograph of a chandelier. Like this is such an interesting way of representing the way that like when you remember a thing, its qualities sort of merge or at least also recall other things of the
Yeah.
type that you're familiar with. Like your brain like merges up the canonical types. It's very interesting. I'm gonna see if he'll respond to a knock on his door. Yes? Is this about the script pages? Under the door. Slide it in. Okay. Right, that is true. This was where the script pages were supposed to go. We knew that. We've never found any, but we did know that. Okay, so that was cool. That was useful. I'm happy that we found and managed to operate one shortcut door. So now we're sure we understand how they work and everything. But now what? I guess is the big question.
Yeah.
Why did I open up the first floor map? I was looking at this and trying to be like, where am I? So there's this thing in here asking about bug reports. Case sensitive code. We've certainly never seen any case sensitive code. And the fact that it is a case sensitive code probably rules out it having anything to do with the other code stuff that's in this room, right?
Yeah.
Can't interact with the wheelchair. Oh, the coat hanger is an object. Huh. We can put our jacket on the coat hanger. I guess so.
Curiouser and curiouser.
That is a weird thing for sure. All right. There's this door that is right next to these things. Hey, wait a second. No, okay, they are the same. I was gonna say I'm not sure that the images as we see them here assemble in the same order as the text that we get when we look at this, but never mind, they absolutely
They
do.
yeah.
This is still weird to me.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something obvious that we're...
Order. Wait. What number did I put in here before?
You put in 2413?
Sweetie, I think that I think I may have made a silly goof. The first thing is okay. Well, there's I guess two ways to understand this, because it could also be the first panel is the third image, right?
Oh.
I reassembled them, but what if it's not how it's supposed to be? What if you're supposed to just type the order that the images appear? In which case, it would be exactly backwards, right? 3142.
I mean, try that.
Perhaps. 3142. Nope, also not that. Damn it.
It wouldn't just be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Amabel, that's ridiculous. It's not luggage.
Just because the poster says order, so I'm.
That would have been actually very funny if it was that straightforward. Hey, part of the balcony is sort of broken through here. That's weird, right?
Yeah, that is weird.
I guess it's not that weird when you think about the fact that, like, everywhere else we can see the architecture is sort of like, well, not everywhere, but in a lot of places we see sort of incomplete architecture. Like, for example, look at the bottom of the doorway, like right in front of the bookcase here.
Yeah, that's.
We get partial views of things, so I guess it's not super weird. We haven't really picked up a lot of objects in the house,
No.
or really any, aside from dollars. Maybe this is one of the numbers? It really feels like it would be the one that's right next to the
Yeah,
paintings.
because that's been the way it's worked so far.
And I would expect if there was a poster-based hint about what to do with this one, it would be from the poster that's visible in this
That's
view.
right in the room with us. Yeah.
The etymologist's dream there's a big R visible on this poster, which is weird.
Yeah. Huh.
A lot of these posters have it's a little maddening the way that, like, a lot of them have details and text that we can't actually read because she won't look at them in first person. We just get a little bit of text about what they're supposed to represent.
So the weird thing about those four the image cut in four, is that we've been lining up to fit the text and to fit like the eyes and whatnot, but like the colors would not line up, right? Because isn't in that first one that top left panel, isn't the sky or whatever a much darker
That is weird.
color than the one right below it?
Yeah, no, you're totally right. I mean, what do you make of that?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you would, and like you have, of course, that is mirrored by the order poster having the darker
Yeah.
colors, and
Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. And so I was trying to, like, if the thing that's in the bottom right now is actually the part that's supposed to be above the beginning of the text.
which is what's implied by the when we go to interact with it. We're given the.
No, I mean, when we go to interact with it, what's implied is the way we've done it,
Okay.
right? Because otherwise, this doesn't
Yeah.
say anything at all. It's weird. I am still wondering if it might be the case that we are missing a critical bit of information about the history of his films, or how they years that they came out. Because, like, this seems like it would be this door's code is the last half of the date that these two films came out, maybe?
Okay.
Right? That could be.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to make of it, and if that's the case, then a lot of the other door combinations are going to be based on information about these films that we simply do not yet possess. Oh, there's still this too. When we are, what is on this floor in this location? This and a shortcut door are the only doors into that space. How would we get more information about when his films came out? We've looked at all the books already. Everywhere we could find books. Let me I have a thought.
Okay.
Part of I'm a little nervous for sure that he might have changed things. Like there might be in some place that we've already been, like new things altered or new things to see, which would be kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But also
from the
I kind of do. Yeah, I'm definitely wondering if it's going to be necessary. All right, yeah, let's pull a capsule toy. We'll see what these are. Whether they are a thing that matters. Insert $1. We were told explicitly in the manual that the things we spend money on were not relevant to our success. But the manual is part of the game, right? So who fucking knows? This little critter is, I mean, it's adorable. It's something.
Yeah.
Here's the problem.
What?
Nostalgia Figuriner is just like, you know, what if these are references to their previous games? I didn't actually play anything but Sayonara Wild Hearts, so I won't recognize it if that's what's happening. Try to picture someone looking at you from a window. Who is it? Device 4. And the thing it's held up by is, it looks like a little hat rack given this position. Is that... I'm going to buy one or two more. I'm just actually really curious at this point. Were we misled? I mean, that doesn't look like a thing that's related to this game, right?
No.
It sure is. Sure is charming, though.
But it all looks kind of. It definitely looks modern, and I.
I'm assuming our bladder probably doesn't change unless we actually drink some coffee or something.
It could be.
So this is just the office with this stuff. There's nothing here except for the shredded poster. Shredded poster and... yeah, and nothing. And shortcuts.
You know, I thought I would enjoy this, watching you wander around, wondering what to do next. As a sort of revenge.
I see.
But no, I want to help you find something that I can't.
Okay, well, what else can this be?
It could be
this figure can only be 7 or 1. Those are the only things we really can represent. This figure, unfortunately, could be a lot of stuff. It can't be an 8.
So it's...
well, it couldn't be a 7 either because it's got too many lines. Like, we're definitely going to have, at the very least, 5 lines. So There aren't that many meaningful dates that
No,
that we can represent here.
but we tried.
We tried 62 and 63.
Yeah.
This one also can't represent that much.
We can't do 1961, so we can't do the flip-floppy number.
Right, right.
We can't do 2014 because there's not enough. The
first
third letters.
the first figure can only be a 1 or a 7.
And the third one can't be a 1.
Okay. The first figure can only be 1 or 7. The second figure can be 9, 6, 3, 5, or 2.
Or 0.
Or 0. Yeah, that's true. And then that'll be true of the second figure as well. The fourth figure is a little bit different. It could represent a 4. What if this is 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm trying to figure out what are the dates that we can represent. What are the numbers that we can represent that might help us out? When we talk to him,
1847. Can we?
No, I can't do an 8.
No. Okay.
Yeah, there's actually quite a limited number of options for the full date. So that said, we really don't know what we're looking for here. Let me try dialing the other rooms.
Okay.
This is probably our room, is my guess. Oh, somebody did answer. Shonertag Care Home. This is Latifah. Hello? Is anyone there? A care home. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay. That's concerning. There's even like a little wisp of sound accompanying. It's definitely not words, but... Okay. We're not going to make a note of that, apparently. That's not worth... it's not worth noting. The truth is beyond the red window, Amabel. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised my own self. Okay, so... I feel like my stress level has gone up. She's cool as a cucumber. It's a shortcut out to the courtyard. There's that astronomical clock, which we don't have any idea what to do with. Do you think that there's something... Why are there phonographs?
I don't know.
This I remember. The exhibition hall on the second floor we're not allowed into yet. The challenge of knowledge. Are you the foretold Nilsen's Mulier? Very strange. The ghost tour is in the backyard, which we can't access yet. The fortune telling and magic show is everywhere, all of the time. The local mystic, Lorenzo. Secret location. To those who find their way to the hallways of wisdom. Okay. The hallways of wisdom. I feel like a really large number of doors are locked by the fact that we don't know the dates of his films.
Yeah. If
Although it does kind of look like this one might not even give us all that much information.
Yeah. I feel like he said he left the key there. Now it's not left there. It's in that case.
I
think.
assume it's in the cabinet. Yeah.
But like, so it feels like it would be like a really like they're pointing us towards that puzzle, but then like we're not seeing any obvious.
Yeah, this says. And there's this letter right here that has the red underlines about last year and everything, but we know 1962 is not the answer. What if it's not a year? What if it's just a shape?
Well, what shape would it be?
I have no idea, but we did do this. I'm just making sure.
Well, that wasn't a. That's not a 6 though, but is it?
It's a backward 6. If you know, it's okay. Listen.
We did already do the.
Aha!
We had the one.
We did it with the one on the other side of the lock.
Oh, that's frustrating.
I realized that it was possible to do. Okay, room 2014 is our room, which makes total sense, but also when we called room 2014, that's a little concerning.
2014 was the care home one.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it could be more concerning. It could be the help one.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Do you want to save it before we go in the?
That's maybe an okay time, an okay point there. That sound really brings me back.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Amabel.
What?
That's not polite.
I wasn't being
impolite. Here's the red mirror. You're not really the one who gets to determine whether you are being impolite. That's not how that works. She is fast asleep. I suppose we ought to try, right?
Yeah. Oh.
See, there you go. That's appropriate. That's an acceptable time to react. Young woman, before I go, please help me see. Huh. All right. I mean, I'm down. She's mumbling. The piece at Electronic Arts Symposium. Photo collages. Cafe. Mother, her sister, and father. Pitev's band. Name in telex. Yuna's project. She is not reacting, shockingly. Okay. So this is the name of that care home.
Yeah.
Date of admission, 12/13. Okay, she suffers from stuff. The latter is believed to be a symptom of early stages of, one has to assume, some kind of dementia. Has been receptive to verbal communication. Nurses have seen noticeable reactions when mentioning things such as family members, friends, places she has visited, or things related to her work. As it is believed that this verbal stimuli is beneficial, the care team intends to find more information about her. Visitors will be encouraged to communicate using any verbal stimuli the care team finds advisable. Okay. So I have some thoughts on that front, but before we engage with that at all, let's finish looking around here. There's a stack of empty video cassette boxes.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
here we go.
Okay.
So we're gonna get all the years now. Okay, this is a big deal, and this is exactly what we knew we needed.
Oh, we get plot synopsis too.
Banker Renato leaves the city life behind and decides to sail the ocean to experience the calm of being in the eye of a storm. He robs his own bank to buy a ship, which he names Lily Christine. Throughout his journey, he meets creatures and seafarers who all seem to bear a resemblance to people who he has met before. Insufferable. Hey, there was $1 in the box. Adieu, Tbilisi. The irresponsible Lieutenant Resnick serves in a distant outpost during World War I. Out of boredom, he cuts out his eyes to get sympathy from his commanding officer, both of them, whom he later seduces. A strange and dangerous love affair plays out, while the war creeps ever closer. Huh. That I might watch.
Okay.
Ace of Hearts. Gambler Roberto loses a bet to the one-eyed radical Lori. To cancel his debt, she wants him to infiltrate the military-industrial complex. When Roberto inadvertently causes an international diplomatic crisis during a game of cards, Lori decides that a nuclear war is unavoidable, and in the name of peace, they form the terror group the Ace of Hearts to speed up the process. In the name of peace. Thriller/comedy.
1 hour, 8 minutes. That's a runtime. I love that.
Look at the heart.
Oh.
That's interesting, right? That's definitely like a floor tile pattern.
Yeah.
A card fell out of the box. It was an Ace of Hearts. Very appropriate. The Etymologist's Dream. Yo, look at the way this poster is not the poster. Okay, so the date's going to have to be put in backwards or something, one assumes. R, an ordinary... I don't know why I said one assumes. I assume. I'm the one.
Yeah.
R, an ordinary librarian, finds the indecipherable book 1,000 years ago in his library. The words within puzzle him, and his research leads him to an underground book club where he befriends Elle. She takes him to a fortune teller, and in the crystal, they see that R wrote the 1,000 years ago himself. Huh. That takes 2 hours to get across, huh? Interesting. This is the sound of me not judging. In post-war Dusseldorf, the homeless Rudy looks for his blind dog Lazarus in the ruined city. As Rudy realizes that dogs have more value than him, he transforms himself into a Labrador, only to find himself in a constant fear of being cooked and served at a fancy restaurant.
1957 drama, 34 minutes. That's...
Hold on. A critical part of this was missed. First of all, now I understand the poster and I hate it. Secondly, he realizes the dogs have more value than him, and then he transforms himself into a Labrador. But there are some verbs missing here. How can you can just do that? Listen, I think a lot of animals have more value than me, but I've never been able to transform into anything. 3 women, all named Regina, love it, lose their minds after hearing rock singer Little Leaf on the radio. To symbolize their higher state of consciousness, they change their names to Retina. And and as they learn, it's just such a ridiculous... Okay. And as they learn that Little Leaf is to perform in Helsinki, they steal a sports car and embark on a violent quest to find the man of their dreams. This sounds rad.
It does. It does.
Okay, cat's the terrible animal. We know
Oh,
that.
okay.
Gatto Bianco and Gatto Nero. As Ronaldo is left by his wife and children, he cuts out the eyes of the family cat Lucia in a fit of vengeful rage. Revengeful rage, sorry.
Oh.
When insects, Jesus, when insects start to devour the still living cat, it turns from white to black, and Ronaldo starts to keep a journal about its decay using macro photography.
Interactive horror.
Interactive horror?
3 hours, 15 minutes.
Interactive horror. The Third Eye. No text. And we've not seen a poster for this one. This is the only one of these that we didn't know anything about before.
I'm going to assume 63 because they've all been in chronological order, and the last one was 62.
Okay. Back of the box is completely blank, but there's a note inside. Cinema sostenuto manifesto. Cinema does not need people to exist. A piece of art exists in itself and for itself. All art can and should not be for mankind. We must make special cinemas for showing movies that transcend the human experience and shift the perspective from the viewer. Such a cinema has no need for chairs or popcorn, and it has no room or need for people at all. A projectionist starts the film and is given ample time to vacate before the credits. Then the show begins. No chatter, no commercials, no inane questions about the plot. Pure cinema, untarnished by greedy eyes. Huh. There is no cassette inserted, and we don't have one to insert, but we do have a wealth of interesting information and also an Ace of Hearts now. Hey, this looks like this maze lithograph. This looks like the maze that's on the door of 1847. Interesting.
Is that ladder?
I'm working on it.
Just asking you a question.
$1. A particularly painty dollar.
Ah, okay.
All right, what's this?
Lost Vinden is 470.
Okay. Indeed. We just got an achievement or something. The small loft of the hotel houses an impossibly large room and small spaces used for storage, perfect for the many planned projects in the building. This room in the loft has no access to the rest of the loft, though. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well. The map is of value itself. I'm sure, probably. Okay, so let's have a look at this mirror, shall we? It's broken. Yeah, no, that's certainly true. How was your room, Signorina? Hey there, man. What's up? Was it what you expected? No, yeah, it's great. I love it. I was certain you would like it. The room is perfect for you. It is made for dreaming. That's menacing. Now, Signorina, I forgot to ask you the most important thing. Did you bring the script pages like we agreed? What? No, there was no agreement. Signorina. This is a problem bigger than a jackpot. A very big problem. How do you suppose we will find out how it ends? I'm gonna keep looking around. It's gonna be okay. I suggest you make it a very high priority to bring them to me. Okay. Yeah. Listen. I was already on that, but I am gonna save
Yeah.
now because I'm worried this dude is gonna kill me at any moment.
I really like the way every line of dialogue is accompanied by a different shot of him. Oh, well,
Okay. Nope. 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 We're on a mission. I'm doing something right now.
are you
Listen.
going to
We have a
the.
lot of possibilities. We have a lot of doors that we can open at this moment. What I am doing is I am looking up a name.
Okay.
Okay. Name's not in here. She mentioned that person's band,
Yeah.
right? I thought for sure that was going to be someone we could call and get more information from to give her, to pick up something else to say to her. Seems like no. So I guess
All
let's
right.
just poke our head in here real
Oh,
quick.
I'm okay.
Lorelei Weiss, Gnome. In Gnome, we are invited to see the thoughts of a person as they are formed. 9 slates, some containing letters, forming a seemingly nonsensical word, seem to grow as ideas on the subject's forehead. The piece is cryptic, even maze-like, and ultimately lets us use our imagination to project our own ideas onto its slates. Well, I mean, I don't agree with that. I think it's quite clear what's going on here. So we have a locked door with a keypad, and I failed to interact with the keypad. Nope. Okay. That's weird. You have to, face this way. That's not the right order, but I don't remember the order already. Okay. Middle, up.
Then bottom left.
Yeah, I'm trying to face the thing again. Here we go. Bottom left?
I'm sorry, no.
Bottom right.
Middle up, bottom.
Renzo is what we want, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Easy. Here's the thing about video games. They're all very easy. Verschlossen Erinnerungen. The artist invites us to participate, play, and ponder. At a glance and first touch, these boxes appear nonsensical and unopenable. At closer inspection, patterns appear, forming meaning and order, and the participant can start to sense that this piece is only part of a greater puzzle, with solutions elsewhere, perhaps even elsewhen. Huh. Okay. Is there a way to... There doesn't seem to be a way to back out of this puzzle. Okay, let's just press 4 to fail.
We've seen a door with those symbols.
We have, but they weren't arrayed this way. Okay, so these are reflective of spaces somewhere in the house, presumably. Nothing is immediately coming to mind. Seems like they all require 4 inputs, which is awfully common in this place. This is one we looked at already. This is, okay, 2 rows of diamonds. Okay.
Up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
Well done, sweetie. This looks like one of those Play-Doh things where you press down the lever and it... Right? One of them Play-Doh extruders. Okay. Himmelskorper. Having mostly used her talents and training on traditional paintings of landscapes and portraits, Schwarzwald's motifs became more and more minimal, sometimes even simple, by the end of her life. Her later work would often include mystic symbols, some not deciphered to this day. These are, I was going to say, these are planetary. Again, stuff that I learned while I was learning about alchemy.
Yeah, I recognize most of these from Sailor Moon.
Let's see what's back here. A spooky ghost leaving the house. And also,
Oh.
Huh. There's an American dollar crumpled up under this sledgehammer. Rad. We might be allowed to jump down.
Don't do
where
that.
Am I at right now? Ah, okay. This drops down into the floor, into the room behind the wooden object. Okay, I'm just like, getting a handle on things.
Shortcut door.
6.
Number 6. Okay. Number is 8.
Nope, that's the wrong way. Okay, rad. What room is... Get in the doorway. Is this a place we had access to? No, it is not.
Okay.
These doors are both going to not open from this side. Yeah, okay. We have opened one side of a hallway that is just shortcut doors. Oh, and a dollar. It's just shortcut doors and this dollar. Okay. All right. Some shit might happen, I feel like, when we try to go outside. So I think, going to call the episode right here. We just hit the hour, and I am increasingly concerned that we might be pushing it as far as our physical safety goes.
Okay.
So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, apparently, ghosts.
Ah!
Thank you. And we'll see you then.